mysterious, furious. All of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry, he'll be playing us. 30 times a day to make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your area. Yo, it's funny how all the be always serving us. All up in between they where they wanna carry us. Hit you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Various. They wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, yes you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people over the...
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Colts and the Jaguars on...
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready?
Richardson throwing to start out. He locates Adonai Mitchell. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown! Carty with the extra point. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock, so hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field, so it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Dukes out a one-stop, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Benson once more. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be second down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Intercepted in the end zone.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
First down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Richardson now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The handoff on 3rd and short. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Tight end going in motion here. 1st down, and they go right back to him. To the wall there, multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colt as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves!
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, Lion!
From the 32. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Hey, Ron!
It's Benson on the give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It is Kupp left side.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey!
Now Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Still sticking with the passing game. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. One after try, good by Reichert. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Maverick! Let's go now!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Looking slant route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
Get up! Drop 50! Number 70.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Throwing deep for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. 65 Cats. 65 Cats. Mustang 19. Lions. Ready.
They'll throw again. Richardson. He's trying another one deep. They connect on the deep shot. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Hits some space around midfield. And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. One final shot before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. We're to the halfway. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Go.
Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here from Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Okay, ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
15, target, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Richardson to throw. Finds a man right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for Indianapolis, first down.
10 through 11.
Throwing now, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll hand it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Ready?
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Carty with the extra point. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. He puts some air under this one. That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on.
Putting the tight end in motion. Running for the marker on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Catch made by Mitchell. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. This one not...
Ready?
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go now.
To throw, Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Get it. Viking 18.
From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
19 tight. 79 Broncos.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. This reeled in by Benson. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Ready?
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Red on red.
Now it's Lawrence. Benson's got it.
Let's go.
And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Able to get it to Benson.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle. In this case, run him right out of bounds.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Colts get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
60 Maverick. Take go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the... They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Red 23.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Completed here to Komet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter.
I got him.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Hey. Trap goal 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
First down throw here from Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. So.
Now Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
13, Luke. Luke.
From the 38. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, Ron.
From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Looking slant route, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 27. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, Silver.
Lawrence to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
On red. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going.